During my time in this module, I dedicated much of my focus to Chinese mythology. This subject has always intrigued me, especially because it's underrepresented in Western media. I saw this project as an opportunity to explore this underrepresented field, incorporating my interest in 3D modeling and game design. By merging these passions, I aim to create something that speaks both to my personal interests and the potential for future storytelling. Through my research, I created a film that examines the influence of Chinese media on the Western consumer market, uncovering the complexities of its reception and its impact. The film also explores the tension between cultural push and resistance, revealing the barriers and successes that Chinese media faces in the global market. This process also provided me with invaluable filmmaking and editing experience. I discovered the importance of audio design in setting the tone, how to direct the viewer's attention through framing and composition, and the subtle yet crucial role of pacing and screen time. These lessons have deepened my appreciations for the technical aspects of filmmaking. While researching Chinese mythology, I found myself particularly drawn to the character, the Bull Demon King from Journey to the West. This Demon King, known for his immense strength and chaotic nature, represents the challenges that the pilgrims must overcome to attain enlightenment. As I explored the Bull Demon King's character further, I noticed a fascinating trend. His weapon has always been depicted differently across various adaptations. Some versions featured clubs, others axes or swords. These varied depictions sparked the idea of designing a unique weapon for the Bull King that captured his essence. I chose to create a halberd, a weapon that symbolizes both martial strength and cosmic authority. In both historical and mythical contexts, it remains a weapon of great significance, one that embodies the strength, authority, and responsibility of the wielder. A perfect choice of weapon that suits the character, the Bull King. The process of creating the halberd has taught me how to use various different tools set in Blender, giving me an insight into the difficulties of 3D modeling and the patience that come with it. It was very tough at the start, with no particular tutorial or video that taught specifically on how to create a halberd. So I had to rely on references and trial and error to make my way through the project. With no particular path forward, many times I had to experiment with various tools and functions within Blender. Some worked, allowing me to advance in the project, whilst others worked at the start, but ended up setting me back due to the meshes exploding or refusing to respond. In this process, I had learnt a lot, as most of my mistakes were crushing and memorable. Towards the end, I still managed to succeed in my creation, a rather flawed and imperfect halberd, but seemingly fitting as it highlighted the aspects that I needed to improve on, such as material shaders and nodes that never went the way I wanted them to go, leaving this dashing halberd as the result. To bring the Bull King's halberd to life, I decided to use Unreal Engine 5 to create an immersive scene that would showcase the weapon in its full glory. While I had hoped to produce a small film around it, I ran into challenges. Outdated tutorials, paywalled assets, and the looming deadline hampered my progress. Despite these hurdles, I created a half-finished outcome that, while incomplete, still served as a valuable learning experience. Overall, I greatly enjoyed the module, as it allowed me to explore various aspects of graphic design, 3D modeling, and film production. I'm proud of the work I produced, even though the final outcomes didn't fully meet my expectations. The lack of resources and fitting tutorials was a challenge, but it also pushed me to be more resourceful and self-driven. Moving forward, I plan to improve my time management and seek out more tailored tutorials and workshops that aligned with my interests in 3D design.